Every great battle in human history has been fought on visible ground, fields, cities, oceans, and skies. But the most decisive battle you will ever fight does not happen outside of you. It happens within you. The title of this speech, You Against Yourself, is not a metaphor meant to sound poetic. It is a hard truth. Your greatest competition, your strongest enemy, your most stubborn obstacle has always been the same person, you. From the moment you wake up in the morning to the second you fall asleep at night, there is a silent conversation happening in your mind. One voice tells you to try harder, dream bigger, stand taller. The other voice tells you to wait, to doubt, to fear, to stay comfortable. This is the invisible battlefield. And whether you realize it or not, this internal war shapes your life far more than your circumstances ever could. Many people spend their entire lives blaming the world for their failures. They blame their parents, their education, their government, their boss, their past, or their luck. While these factors can influence your journey, they do not decide your destination. What truly decides is how you respond internally. Two people can face the same situation and walk away with completely different outcomes, not because the situation was different, but because their inner mindset was different. The hardest truth to accept is that no one is coming to save you from yourself. No one can fight your internal battles for you. People can advise you, motivate you, and support you, but the final decision, to act or not to act, always belongs to you. This responsibility can feel heavy, but it is also empowering, because if you are the problem, then you are also the solution. Fear is one of the strongest weapons you use against yourself. Fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of rejection, fear of success. Yes, even fear of success. You tell yourself stories like, what if I fail? Or what will people say? Or I am not ready yet. These thoughts feel real, but most of them are illusions created by a mind trying to protect you from discomfort. Unfortunately, comfort is the enemy of growth. Another powerful enemy within is procrastination. Procrastination is not laziness, it is fear disguised as delay. You tell yourself you will start tomorrow, next week, or next year. You wait for the perfect plan, or the perfect mood. But perfection is a lie your mind tells you to keep you exactly where you are. Progress has never required perfection, it only requires courage. Self-doubt is also a silent killer of dreams. It whispers, you are not good enough, others are better than you, or you don't deserve success. Over time, if unchecked, these whispers become beliefs. And once a belief is formed, you begin to live according to it. You stop trying, stop risking, and stop believing, not because you are incapable, but because you have convinced yourself that you are. But here is a powerful truth. The same mind that doubts you also has the power to believe in you. The same voice that criticizes you can be trained to encourage you. The same imagination that creates fear can also create vision. Your mind is a tool. If you do not control it, it will control you. And if it controls you, it will always choose safety over greatness. Discipline is the bridge between who you are and who you want to become. Motivation comes and goes, but discipline stays. Discipline is choosing what you want most over what you want now. It is waking up when you want to sleep. It is working when you want to quit. It is staying consistent when results are slow. Every time you choose discipline, you win a small battle against yourself. Understand this clearly. You do not rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your habits. Your daily habits are the votes you cast for the person you are becoming. Small actions repeated daily may seem insignificant, but over time they create extraordinary results. Likewise, small excuses repeated daily can slowly destroy your potential. One of the biggest mistakes people make is waiting to feel confident before they act. Confidence is not the starting point, it is the result. You become confident by doing difficult things, not by avoiding them. Action creates clarity. Action creates strength. Action silences doubt. The more you move forward despite fear, the weaker fear becomes. You must also learn to forgive yourself. You will fail. You will make mistakes. You will fall short sometimes. Beating yourself up endlessly does not make you stronger, it makes you stuck. Learn from your failures, extract the lesson, and move on. Growth requires honesty, not self-hatred. At some point, you must make a decision. Will you continue to be your own biggest obstacle, or will you become your own strongest ally? This decision is not made once, it is made every day. Every morning, you choose whether to fight for your future or surrender to your excuses. The war within you is not easy, but it is worth fighting. Because when you win against yourself, no external enemy can defeat you. And when you lose against yourself, no external victory will ever satisfy you. Winning the battle against yourself does not mean eliminating fear, doubt, or weakness. It means learning how to move forward despite them. Strength is not the absence of struggle, it is the ability to grow through struggle. Once you understand this, you stop waiting for life to become easy and start becoming stronger instead. The first step in becoming your own ally is self-awareness. You must be honest about your weaknesses, triggers, and patterns. Not to judge yourself, but to understand yourself. Awareness gives you power. You cannot change what you refuse to acknowledge. When you observe your thoughts instead of blindly obeying them, you create space for choice. Replace negative self-talk with intentional self-talk. Speak to yourself the way you would speak to someone you love and believe in. Your words matter, especially the ones you say silently. When you say, "I can't," your body listens. When you say, "I will try," your mind opens possibilities. When you say, "I am becoming better," you give yourself permission to grow. Set standards, not just goals. Goals are destinations. Standards are how you live daily. Anyone can set a goal, but few people live by strong standards. Decide what you will tolerate and what you will not from yourself. Decide how you will show up even on bad days. Standards create identity, and identity drives behavior. Learn to embrace discomfort. Every level of growth requires a new level of discomfort. The pain of discipline is temporary, but the pain of regret lasts a lifetime. When something feels hard, it often means you are on the right path. Do not run from discomfort, learn from it. It is shaping you into someone stronger than you were before. Consistency will take you where motivation cannot. You do not need to be extreme, you need to be consistent. Small steps taken daily will outperform big steps taken occasionally. Show up even when you do not feel like it, especially when you do not feel like it. This is how trust with yourself is built. Stop comparing your journey to others. Comparison is another way you fight against yourself. Everyone has a different starting point, pace, and path. Focus on progress, not perfection. The only person you should compare yourself to is the person you were yesterday. Take responsibility for your life without carrying unnecessary guilt. Responsibility means recognizing that your choices matter. It means owning your actions and your reactions. When you stop blaming and start owning, you reclaim your power. Responsibility is not a burden, it is freedom. Surround yourself with people who challenge you, not just comfort you. Environment shapes behavior. If you stay around negativity, excuses, and fear, they will become normal to you. Choose growth-oriented environments, even if they feel uncomfortable at first. Growth often feels lonely, for it feels rewarding. Visualize the person you want to become and act like that person today. Do not wait until you arrive to start living differently. Identity comes before achievement. Ask yourself daily, what would the strongest version of me do right now? Then do that, even if it feels hard. Remember that progress is not always visible. Some of the most important changes happen internally before they show externally. Trust the process. Keep going even when results are slow. Persistence is a form of faith. Faith in yourself, in your effort, and in the future you are building. You are not broken. You are not behind. You are not incapable. You are in progress. Every day you wake up is another chance to fight for your potential. Every choice you make is a vote for the life you want to live. The battle of you against yourself will never completely disappear. But over time, as you choose discipline over excuses, courage over comfort, and growth over fear, the battle shifts. You stop fighting yourself and start fighting for yourself. And when that happens, everything changes. You walk with confidence, not because life is easy, but because you know you can handle difficulty. You stop waiting for permission and start creating your own path. You stop fearing failure and start respecting effort. In the end, the greatest victory is not proving others wrong. It is proving yourself right. It is becoming the person you once needed. It is standing in front of your dreams and saying, "I did not quit on myself." So remember this, the strongest enemy you will ever face lives inside you, but so does the strongest hero. The choice of who wins is made by you every single day.